Odom will take it inside, and the lob for Cardwell. The fans going wild. What a play. Connor Odom setting up his teammate.
Thomas has it, but Cockburn will go for the windmill, and he gives it to go.
Half-court pressure, done a nice job, and off the backboard, a floater off, but the putback is in. Odom will pull up from way outside. That was good. The Turner erupts. And number 20 for the Warriors gets that one going. The lob for Anthony is right there. And he slams it. Christian Brown, I don't know if that's correct or not, but it won't matter. Save your side of the floor. And a monster slam. Anthony will take off. Anthony ahead. Finds Derrick Jones for the lob. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Turner Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the Oak Hill Academy Gold team and the Bristol Prep Avengers. We've got a good one lined up for you as the Warriors look to add to their success from their opening weekend last weekend. Came away with a victory and look to do so again tonight. My name's Sean Haas as I'm bringing you tonight's action along with my colleague Paul Fisher. We'll send it over to him in just a few moments for tonight's starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oak Hill Academy, historic Turner Gymnasium and Steve Smith's court for tonight's contest between Bristol Prep Avengers and the Oak Hill Warriors. Would everyone please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the presentation of our colors by Ben Clark and the singing of our national anthem by Toby Salami Anissa Alvanza, and Candace Drew.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Turner Gymnasium as we get ready for tonight's action between Bristol Prep and the Oak Hill Academy Gold Team Warriors. Tonight's starters for Bristol Prep are Jalen Hickman, Pearson, Ginton, Osaba, and Vance. The Warriors will trot out for the beginning of tonight's game Darius Maddox, Evan Johnson, and Derek Jones Jr. at the guard positions. One of the stars from last year's team, Cam Thomas, returning this year. He will be starting again tonight. And the final starter, Azuario for Oak Hill, donning number 30, the big guy on this Warrior team. One of the smaller Warrior teams that we've seen in recent memory in terms of height. Don't take them lightly, though. It's a quick, fast-paced team. Opening tip goes to the visitors as we're underway. The opening shot of the ball game hit by Pearson, a three. As many points as his number, 3-0 to start this ball game. The Warriors trail. First possession for Oak Hill is a turnover as Evan Johnson was looking for Cam Thomas underneath the basket, never cleared the defensive screen. The ball rolled out of bounds. Warriors bring the pressure to begin with. An inside drive blocked. Pass ahead, Derek Jones. Back outside to Johnson. Johnson will drive inside and pull up for 2, no good. And another rebound to Bristol Prep. Perimeter passing for the Avengers before a quick 2. Off the mark. And the rebound by Eswerio. In the corner, Jones for 3, no good. There's a lid on the basket here in the opening minute. Another 3 from the outside is no good, tipped out. And Warrior basketball. Derek Jones will inbound here. Underneath the basket. Evan Johnson collects it. Will bring it up the floor for the Warriors. Warriors looking for their first basket. Passes around, finds Cam Thomas, comes off the screen, ditches his man for 3, gets knocked down, was looking for the foul, no good. But the shot ties the ball game up, 3-3. A good double in the corner, but finds an open man. That layup is just off, and it will be out of bounds. Avengers unable to come up with anything on that possession. Warriors will inbound. Johnson brings it up the floor. Lots of contact, no call. They're letting him play here tonight. Off the screen from Eswerio. Elbow jumper, no good. As both teams trading misses. The drive inside is no good. Another foul. Perhaps. Cam Thomas from the line, no good. Both teams having trouble settling in. Perimeter shot is faked. The drive inside, knocked away. Cam Thomas just faster and dunks it home. Warriors pick up the lead, 5-3. Hickman threw an errant pass there. It was tipped away by Derek Jones, but none of it happened before the travel. And a turnover nonetheless. And a lob play for Derek Jones. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, and the foul.
What a play. Derek Jones Jr. getting about 2 feet above the rim to slam that one in.
That guy has bounced out of his mind. I think the fans in the arena tonight had been hitting the snooze button until that. That one woke them up, and it's going to be a blocking foul against Evan Johnson. Oh my goodness, Derek Jones on that slam. The Warriors up 4 because of it.
I remember Derek when he came here. He's in his 3rd year, and he looked like just a little kid, and now he is such a man.
A steal tipped away. It's going to be a foul. Cam Thomas goes to the rim. Derek Jones has been with the Warrior family for quite some time. Slowly climbing up the ranks and getting a spot in the starting lineup here. It's been fun to watch him grow as a basketball player and as a young man. As Cam Thomas hits a free throw. Second one is up and good. Warrior lead is 6 now, 9-3. Warriors on a 9-0 run here after the opening basket was made by Pearson. Pearson passes it up. He's got a wide open look for 3. Nobody out there. Airballs it and somehow stayed alive inbounds. The pass was taken away, and Derek Jones, a little overzealous there, gets called for the reach. Opening 4 minutes of play here. The Warriors have an early 6-point lead. Ball out of bounds. And it will be for the Warriors now. Evan Johnson with it. An errant pass. Turnover. The layup is in. That one by Corey Ginton, as he scores his first basket of the night. 9-5. Cam Thomas in between 3 defenders. No good. Contact on the play as he will head to the line. We see this from the Warriors across all of their teams. Very aggressive and do a good job of getting inside, forcing contact. Cam Thomas hits another free throw. Second one on its way and good again. As we will have our first substitution coming to the ball game is Shepard for the visitors. And the Warriors lead by 6. Good job breaking down the pressure with passes, and it just goes into the backcourt. Will be touched for the backcourt violation. Another turnover right as I was complimenting the Avengers passing. An overthrow results in the turnover. Cam Thomas shredding inside. A nice play as he finds the rim. The 2 is good. Deflection. Winds up back in the hands of Bristol. Pass inside and the travel. Happy feet before the dribble. The Warriors creating a lot of turnovers. Truly seems like the lob play to Derek Jones earlier was the turning point. The Warriors got off to a slow start but have picked it up. Maddox passes off. Jones finds Thomas. Thomas for 3. Good. He got it again. Another 3 for Cam Thomas. An 11-point lead for the Warriors. Lead is double digits and travel called. A ton of turnovers here in the early going for Bristol Prep. Has allowed the Warriors to climb to a double-digit lead with 2:54 left to play in the first.
You know, sure, the Warriors have been scoring, but that's tough defense, and the full court pressure just doesn't give a lot of good looks. It's really hard for the Avengers to move the ball inside. They keep working it around and then settle for a 3 that's not really open. It's just it's tough sledding for those guys right now.
It seems like it's been a while since we've seen the Avengers hold the ball beyond half court. That half court pressure really doing a lot for Oak Hill Academy. From beyond the volleyball line, no good. Rebound scrapped for on the floor. Eventually the Avengers with a drive inside. Layup no good. Finds his man. He'll drive inside, kicks out. And a travel. He was moving before he got to the ball. The ball got to him, and the steps ensued. Another turnover. That has been the story of the first quarter. Just difficult for this Bristol Prep team to even possess the ball. The 3 for Maddox is good. The hot shooting extending to Cam Thomas's teammates. 14-point advantage here early for the Warriors. They break down the pressure, but they're not out of the woods yet. The tree's still tall and wrap him up before he could get up for the shot. Great play there by Maddox. Despite the high foul total, 5 already against the visitors, probably the smart play there, prevent the easy 2. Maddox fading away and hits. Not a lot you can do on defense there to stop that shot. The fadeaway is good, and the 21-5 lead. Good job breaking down the pressure. Bristol Prep finds an open shot and airballs it. Rebound to Jalen Ricks. Jalen Reed has it. He'll drive inside. Lots of contact, no call. Inside there will be a foul.
That is Manuel Okpomo going the line to shoot 2.
Okpomo wearing 33 tonight in the gold. The free throw is good. Hits the second. Warriors up 17. Minute 13 left to play here in the opening quarter. We saw this in our earlier broadcast. If you were unable to watch, Oak Hill Academy Red Team came away victorious, beating Bristol Prep. Nice showing. A 30-point win. One of the keys to that victory were foul trouble, as another one's called here, this one on Hurd. The Warriors will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half. All 9 minutes and change. Under a minute left to play. Bristol possessing it. Into the corner. Drives baseline. The pass no good. Great defense there on the wing. Up ahead, a 3-on-2. Warriors shift through it. And the basket good for Jalen Reed. 24-5. Just gets it across. Knocked away. It'll stay with the Avengers. 36.1 on the clock. Throw it into the backcourt. Bristol Prep passing around the outside, taking up some of that precious clock. The Warriors very long at the top of this pressure. Just loses track of a guy, and an unlucky bounce for the Warriors winds up in a basket. 24-7. 10 seconds left. Reed has it. He will drive up the floor. Looking for space. Only 3 seconds left. 2. He'll settle for a long shot. It's no good. The buzzer sounds before Okpomo could come away with a board. That will finish off the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 17.
It's just a wow. What can you say against the about the Oak Hill full court and half court pressure? You know, first it's hard to get the ball across, and then when you do, they're so long and tall. There's just nowhere to throw the ball open inside. The Avengers just settling for threes. That's their only hope at an open look. Tough players, though. I mean, but it's just hard to get past that tough Oak Hill defense. And I have to think that's going to be a key for them this year as they progress on the season, that the defense really will win games for them.
Yeah, only giving up 7 points to this point. And although this Oak Hill team is not on the particularly tall side per the standards here, their length Their size, their determination and will certainly making up for the lack of height and seriously giving fits to this Bristol Prep team. We'll start our second quarter here with a Warrior possession. Evan Johnson with it, comes off the screen. Looked for the lob, wasn't there, but a wide open Cam Thomas was. And a three, that's a guy that you cannot lose in this gym, in any gym on another planet. Cam Thomas for three, and another travel.
It's so hard against the that full court pressure. You make a decision, then you have to change your mind, and then you travel. It's just so difficult.
We see that from time to time, especially here in the Turner Gymnasium, a very difficult place to play for visiting teams. The environment is raucous. Fans do a nice job creating the atmosphere here. And of course, the history, a basketball mecca. And Cam Thomas just hangs and hits, suspended in air. And for that matter, disbelief. The Warriors up 22. Fast start for the Warriors, and it's been on the defensive end of the floor. A foul called there will bail out number 10, Corey Ginton. He will go to the line as Jalen Ricks called. Kind of an odd play with Jalen coming across the face of the Avenger player. Typically you'll see a foul called on the inside man protecting the rim. That one coming across the top. Free throw is no good as Pearson checks back into the game. And the second free throw no good, so no scoring on that play. Thomas with it. The eyes certainly on him. A bad pass there. It was easily read by Ginton. Inside back, a nice little give and go play there. Gets the Avengers on the board here in a second. Bristol Prep down 20. They need some defensive stops to stay in this game. Hard to do with the offensive firepower that is Cam Thomas for three. He's fouled on the shot and will head to the line for 3 free throws. That foul on Jalen Hickman, the 7th of the half. First of 3 is off the mark.
Cam Thomas, just an impossible guy to guard. You can't let him shoot. You can't be close because he'll drive right past you. Really, really a quality player.
Yeah, how would you like to be the Bristol Prep player coming up the mountain today? Gets news in the locker room. Yeah, your defensive assignment is Cam Thomas. Ow. The 3 off the mark. Rebound to Okpomo. Pushes it ahead. And contact on the drive. Jalen Ricks to the free throw line. And the Warriors spending much of their time here in the first half at the line. Getting inside, drawing contact. First free throw on its way and good. As the Warriors make a substitution. Derek Jones into the game. And now we will see Darius Maddox re-enter for the shooter, Jalen Ricks. He hit both. Warriors lead 33-9. 6.5 to play. Bristol Prep really needing to get their footing here. They do a nice job passing it around, and the three is no good. Stolen away by Jones, and the pass just led his man a little too far. Would have been nice to see the finish on that one. As Bradley Azuario comes back into the game. Nearly a steal for Thomas, gets a deflection. Ball in the air and pulled down is Azuario. Foul called, and it will be 1-1. The last 1-1 here in the first half. The Warriors will be at the free throw line a lot here in the second quarter, as every foul now lead to 2 free throws. The front end hit as the Warrior lead hits the quarter century mark. Second one good. 35-9 your score. It's been all Warriors ever since about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Looked like we might have an interesting one here from the opening shot. Bristol Prep just hasn't got anything in their favor. Little out of control there from Cam Thomas, leads to a turnover. Ball the other way, and great defensive play. That one from Darius Maddox. Just as Ginton went up for the layup, able to swat the ball away. Sets up the defensive zone for Oak Hill. Passes around the outside. Ginton for 3, no good. Rebound taken away. Pass ahead, and you've got to finish that one. Oh. Came off the back iron hard all the way to the scorer's table. The dunk missed there by Darius Maddox.
Wow. He threw that with some power and speed, but just off the back of the rim.
Maybe the most athletic and impressive empty possession you'll get. A great backdoor cut. A nice pass from the big man. Mark Vance on the assist. 35-11, a 24-point lead for the Warriors. Off the screen, Johnson dribbling. Passes it off, the drive inside. Derek Jones over to Johnson for 3, gets hit, and the foul. Shot is good, and a potential 4-point play for the Warriors.
Evan Johnson is a great shooter, wonderful form. Wow.
Just short on the free throw, so the 4-point play is denied. Warriors cash in 3 on that possession, though. Inside and a foul. We've seen a lot of fouls here in the first half. It's kind of disrupted the flow of the game. It is not bothering the Warriors at all, as they will take a timeout here.
Maybe looking to make a quick defensive switch. Those last 2 possessions by Bristol Prep were you either scored or you got a close shot to the basket. So I imagine they're going to try to tighten up inside a little bit and force Bristol Prep back to the outside.
And the Warrior defense had done a good job up until that point. You finally saw some of Bristol Prep's X's and O's coming to work there. A couple of possessions, good looks at the basket, and a foul here. So free throws for Bristol. First one on its way and good from Mark Vance. He's had a nice second quarter here. Had the find on the last layup for the Avengers, and sinks 2 free throws here. Responsible for the last 4 points for Bristol Prep. 38-13, Evan Johnson working on his man. And a travel called on the pass. Seemed like he might have tried to drag that back foot, just didn't get away with it. So a rare turnover for Oak Hill. Gets the ball to the middle, inside work from Vance. Deflected away. Inbounds play, we'll see what they have for us. A nice cut, but a better block. And a foul well away from the basket. It will be 2 free throws for the Warriors, but wow, what an athletic play from Isuerio. Rewarded for his efforts with 2. First free throw is good. The Warriors doing a lot of their scoring from the charity stripe. We'll keep you posted on foul trouble for the Bristol Prep Avengers. Both free throws good. Warriors up to 40. 40-13. Bristol Prep with it now. Ginton looks for a man, finds Pearson. Back to Ginton inside, hangs up, and the foul. Nice finish for Corey Ginton. Called his name several times in this one. Playing well for Bristol Prep. Apologize for that. It is Girton. Corey Girton missing the free throw here. Now with it, Jalen Reed passes it off. Finds Maddox. Maddox inside, tips it over into the corner. Back to Maddox, and a nice 2-man game. Reed and Maddox connect for 2. Girton doing most of the ball handling for this Avengers team. A call from the Warrior bench asking for more pressure on the perimeter, and nobody boxes out. Basket underneath. Warriors need to get it in. They do. Cam Thomas. Screen. Inside. Nobody with him. As Cam Thomas finds an easy 2, 44-17. Back this way. The Avengers to the middle of the floor. The 2 is good. As both teams trading baskets now. Nice little 2-man game there, this time between Thomas and Isuerio. The Warriors executing well on the offensive end of the floor. A long 2. Missed. Thomas up the floor, and the lay-in no good. Gets hammered on the second attempt. No call. And a 3 up and no good. Reed with the rebound. Up ahead, Thomas with space, and he finishes with a 2-handed slam. Warriors with another dunk. And a timeout called as the Warriors have extended to a 30-point lead.
Yeah, Bristol Prep calling a timeout, trying to slow this Oak Hill train down. Nevertheless, a 30-point lead, that's going to be tough to cut into. But for sure, the guys need a breather over there. Meanwhile, back at Oak Hill, they're substituting in Jamari Sibley and Emmanuel Okpomo And so that brings a whole different set of troubles on defense for Bristol Prep. They've got their longest and tallest guys in there, and I think we can look for Bristol Prep try to move the ball inside, but I would be wary of that. Perhaps they'll go in and out, take some open threes if they can. Tough defense to score on now.
You know, I love the strategic game that just was. You get the full timeout from Bristol Prep trying to, talk to his guys about what to expect on the floor. And what does Oak Hill do in response? Changes the men on the floor. Really smart coaching there, and perhaps a difficulty for Bristol Prep. Warriors have gone to a zone now with a 2-3. Their length on the wings will help, but a backdoor cut. Nice find, just can't finish. Reed collects the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor. And the foul on Girton, just a little too eager. Gets the reach in. So it will be 2 more free throws here. 1:39 left to play in the half. First free throw hits the back iron, no good. Jalen Reed will have to settle for 1. He hits the second as the Warriors are up to 50. 50-19 your score. The final minute and a half. Girton looking to take him on himself. Passes out. That one to Hickman. Hickman finds Vance for 3, in and out. The rebound collected. Back to Vance for 3 as he hits this one. Too much space as Reed was not extending on the defensive end there. Minute 5 left. Cam Thomas drives inside, kicks it out. A nice step back move, no good. The rebound fought for by Sibley. Sibley fades away, can't hit. The reverse finish, no good. Bounces off a man and will stay with the Warriors. Substitution coming as Delaney Hurd will check into the game for Okpomo. Oh, correction, they're going to switch that. Maddox will be headed to the bench, leaving Okpomo in. The inbound right to him. Quick double. A nice defense there. Jalen Reed inside, lots of contact. Good defense, though. Beat him to the spot. Pass ahead. Kicks it out. Hickman for 3. And just like that, a little bit of cooking going for Bristol Prep. Still find themselves down 25. Cam Thomas with 20 seconds left will hold on to it. The count has started. He breaks it again. Breaking it. Just making sure to stay without that arm's reach. Gets inside. The floater good. Nice finish with an awkward landing. He gets back. 3 seconds left. The pass inside. Girton gets blocked, and that will wrap things up in this first half. Good effort on the defensive end. The Warriors will head to halftime with a 27-point lead.
take it inside, and the lob to Cardwell. The fans going wild. What a play. Connor Odom setting up his teammate.
Thomas has it, but Cockburn will go for the windmill, and he gives it to go.
Half-court pressure, done a nice job, and off the backboard, a floater off, but the putback is in. Odom will pull up from way outside. That was good. The Turner erupts. And number 20 for the Warriors gets that one going. The lob for Anthony is right there. And he slams it. Christian Brown, I don't know if that's correct or not, but it won't matter. Saves your side of the floor.
welcome back, basketball fans, as we get ready to start our second half of tonight's contest between the Oak Hill Warriors and the Bristol Prep Avengers. Exciting first half.
It sure was. We saw a little bit of everything from the Warriors and really excellent defense. They ramped up the defensive pressure, created a lot of turnovers. They weren't the explosive turners that you see with the live ball. Most of them travel, stoppages in play, kind of disrupted that flow. The Warriors were still able to take advantage of it. They got a 27-point lead coming out of the half, 52-25. And big time note, scoring from Cam Thomas, 24 in the first half. Just a quick reminder, Bristol Prep only scored 25.
Wow. Yeah, wow. It could almost be a one-man game. And then Oak Hill spent a lot of time on the line. They're 14 of 23. Not great numbers from the line, but that's 14 bonus points that they're able to tack on as well. So as we step into the second half, we'll just see what it brings.
Should be interesting. Bristol Prep, due to those fouls, have a couple guys in foul trouble. They'll have to watch themselves in this second half, particularly the start of this third quarter as we get things underway. It's going to be Maddox, Johnson, Esverio, Derek Jones, and Cam Thomas for the Warriors. First possession will be to Bristol Prep as they seek to cut into this Warrior lead. Ball inbounded, it'll be to Hickman. He'll set things up for the Avengers. Passes out to Pearson, stolen away. Cam Thomas finds Derek Jones. The reverse no good. Cam Thomas fights for the rebound, puts it up and got fouled. He will head back to the line for a chance to pass the entire Bristol Prep team on the scorer sheet.
Thomas was 7 of 8 from the line the first half. And I jinxed him.
An old commentator's curse there. Thomas will look to correct on this second free throw. He does so. Warriors get their first point of the second half. Hickman passes over. They get it inside to Vance. Vance has had a very nice game. Mark Vance for Bristol Prep. Puts the visitors up to 27, 53-27. Your score, 7-19. Derek Jones in the corner, wide open. Nobody there. No good. And an offensive foul on Esverio.
Yeah, he just didn't have position there, but the ball's coming at him. It's just hard to say no and be disciplined in that situation.
Only his second foul. Can't get careless, but he's got a few to give, and a foul called there. As three Warriors sprint to the end line. Not thrilled with that call. That one on Darius Maddox. Jones will guard the inbounder here. Girton gets it into Hickman. Off the screen, and it's going to be an offensive foul. So here in the opening minute of the third, we've seen 4 fouls, split 2 apiece. Checking into the game now is Wright. He'll be guarding Evan Johnson on the ball. He picks him up full court. Johnson gets by him, and the hand there will be called. Right for the foul. And here in the early going, it's just been foul central. Much of the same from what we saw in the first. Thomas inbounds it, the handoff back to him. He goes inside and he is fouled. Contact on the shot will send him back to the line. Warriors doing a good job attacking the inside presence of Bristol Prep. A lot of contact on these plays and a lot of trips to the foul line. First one is good. Second one on its way and good as Cam Thomas adds to his tally. It's been an explosive night for him. Vance inside, looked like maybe a travel. Gets away with it, can't finish. Iswario with a pass off. Ball tipped around. Cam Thomas comes up with it. The slam missed. An opportunity. And an opportunity denied at that. Basketball God said not today on the slam. Results in 2 points for the visitors. (55-29) your score, and even though we've had a lot of action, only 2 minutes off the clock. Cam Thomas hits for 3. And a timeout called. The 3 good. 58-29 here.
Just tough. What can you do against Cam Thomas? He drives and draws a foul. He knocks down a 3. Wow. Just that as a coach, I'm sure he just gives you nightmares. You just lay there at night, sound asleep, and here comes Cam Thomas dribbling and dunking on you.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been the subject of many a nightmare for visiting coaches. As he is just a matchup draw. Difficult to game plan around his athleticism and pure feel for the offensive end.
And it looks like Oak Hill's bringing pressure again, full court.
Not a bad strategy, as Bristol Prep has fallen victim to plenty of turnovers in tonight's ball game. Nearly another one there. Wright has it as he's taken over the point guard duties. Knocked away. A great play there by Iswario.
They were setting a pickup on Johnson, and Iswario just runs through the pick and knocks the ball out of bounds, almost had a steal.
Great job by the Warriors as they've settled into this zone. Pressure on the wing. Inside, a double dribble from Vance. Another turnover. And the Warriors will get the possession back. 58-29 your score. 5:46 left here in the third quarter. Johnson brings the ball up. Finds Cam Thomas, blindsided, and Wright will lob it up to Girton. Girton can't finish. He gets it back and does this time. And a quick point off turnover. Iswario with the post move gets called for the foul. Vance. That is his 4th in the ball game. He has had himself a nice one at that, but foul trouble. They just changed it on the board. That's his 3rd. He will need to take care. Only one more foul to give. before his night ends early. First free throw was missed by Isverio. And second one off. Derek Jones gets the rebound. Poor job on the blocks there. Maddox inside with contact, and it's an offensive foul. Wild with the arms there, probably the call, as Maddox gets that one. Only his second, Warriors third. Bristol Prep with an opportunity to cut into the lead again. Wright with it, fumbles it, gets it back. Pass outside, into the corner, nowhere to go. Gets it back up top, stops and hits the jumper. A nice play from Sharp. 25-point lead for the Warriors. Maddox pulls up for three. No good, but the rebound stayed alive. Sibley, he'll go into the post. Goes to work, spins the opposite, no good. Rebound to Osaba. Hands it off to Wright. Wright brings it up, the double from Jones. Open man in the corner, he'll set up for three. No good as it's long and knocked out of bounds. So another opportunity at this end for the Avengers. Nobody paying attention. Inside cut. That's got to drive the coaching staff crazy. Hate to see that. Playing a very good defensive game overall, forcing lots of turnovers, but fell asleep at the wheel that time. Cam Thomas inside with contact and the foul. Well done from Cam Thomas. An excellent two-point basket opportunity for the third.
Yeah, after that last defensive session by Oak Hill, we bring in Oak Pomo to see if he can tighten up that middle a little bit.
Yeah, classic. When you see somebody that wide open, they're likely to find a spot on the bench. That's the case here.
Yeah.
Pass inside, good work as Osaba gets the two. Bristol Prep doing a nice job getting the ball up the floor. A three's no good. Cam Thomas running back on defense. The three from Wright is good. A quick flurry of offense here from the Bristol Prep Avengers. Find themselves down only 21. Jones to Thomas. Thomas gets the screen. Driving inside, a lot of contact, and we are going to get a foul all the way from the back official. It's going to be free throws for Cam Thomas. .328 left to play here in the third.
I won't comment on how many free throws Thomas has made, but he's made a lot.
He has certainly had a extensive line of duty today from the free throw line. As he adds another one. Second one is up and good, as the Warriors, I believe, will call a timeout. They're going to set up the defensive pressure here. Looking to make life uncomfortable for Bristol Prep.
In the last game, they set up on a 1-3-1 half court with Jamari Sibley out top, and he has got the wingspan of a 747. I don't know if they'll do that here, but we'll see. Now it looks like they're matching up man full court.
Full court man picking him up all the way in the other half. Right with it. Doing a nice job protecting the rock. A blocking foul called. This one on Derek Jones Jr. A lot of fouls we're seeing here in the third quarter. Cam Thomas falls down, was tripped up, and a travel. It'll be a turnover, this one from Shepard.
Still 3:13 in the third. We've had 11 fouls so far in this quarter.
Certainly explains the slow pace of play. Hard to do when there's 11 whistles in the first 5 minutes. That one blocked off the glass. A nice play from Osaba. He gets up slowly, but he's back in the play. Wright will hold on to it to make sure that his squad is full strength. Would not want to be an Avenger down. The three off the mark. Johnson pushes ahead. Derek Jones, here's the pace we've been looking for. Finds Thomas on the outside. That one rims out, no good. Wright up the floor. Collects, finds his man. The drive towards the baseline, no good. Turnaround, and the basket's good. Nice little offensive play there. And a timeout called by the visitors as they've knifed into this lead. 63-42 with all twos on the clock.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. He was well guarded then by Jalen Ricks, but was able to shoot up and over him. And so we'll see what the Avengers have in store defensively, and it is Oak Hill's ball.
21-point lead for the Warriors. Johnson will bring it up the floor. Johnson hands it off. Pass into the corner for Thomas. Thomas comes off the screen, the double. Nice passing, but a good play by Girton. He's able to shut down that inside pass to Sibley. The Warriors will have to think this one over. They pass up top to Sibley for a three. That one off the mark. Rebound to Muhammad. Muhammad loses it. And the Warriors will take over.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you just can't have unforced turnovers like that. And to give Oak Hill another chance is that's just deadly for them.
Bristol Prep looking to shut down Thomas. A good battle in the wing. Thomas gets the ball and just raises up and hits. That's Cam Thomas basketball. As the Warriors lead 65-42. Quick three is off the mark. Johnson skies for the rebound. Up ahead. The pass. They'll pull it out. And the three ball for Ricks. No good. Rebound to Osaba. Up ahead. Hickman for two. Nobody there. A defensive breakdown in the transition. And a 21-point lead. Johnson drives. Kicks out to Sibley. Sibley goes to work. Ball tipped in the air. He collects. Cam Thomas. Thomas on the screen from Sibley. The Euro step, and the two is good. It does not matter if you play good defense, not against Cam Thomas. He is feeling it tonight. Nice play. And met at the rim by Sibley. Gets called for the foul on the follow. The Warriors will be happy to put him to the free throw line. What could have been an easy basket now must be earned with 2 free throws. First one is up and good from Muhammad.
Bradley and Maddox checking in with 46 seconds left in the quarter.
Got to give some credit here to Bristol Prep. Warriors were on an offensive tear in the first half. They're on pace for 104. This third quarter has been better defense than what we saw earlier from the Avengers. It's kept them in it They need to finish this last 30 seconds strong. Johnson inside. Ball kicked around a little. And a turnaround shot is no good. A free possession now, 20 seconds left. And transition steal from Johnson. The lob to Jones, no good. Another turnover will lead to an open basket. No, he misses it. And luckily the follow from Girton gets this down to 19. Johnson dribbles it off, and it will be a turnover. 6.5 seconds left in a good spot for the Avengers. This could be a big turnaround. Girton looking to inbound, can't get it in, throws it all the way back. It's hit, and with 6 seconds left, he's going to have to hurry. 3 on the clock, weaves between, but loses the dribble, and it will wind up a turnover. The full court heave, no good. And the Warriors taking some deep breaths at the end of that quarter. Probably should have had a larger lead than what we're looking at. They'll have to do with 19. 67-48 your score.
Yeah, had a nice little run there from Bristol Prep. And I don't know if it's put them back in the game, but there for a few minutes, it was all Bristol Prep ball as Oak Hill just couldn't put it in the hole.
He certainly had some trouble scoring in that quarter, more so than what we saw in the first two. Cam Thomas still doing Cam Thomas things, filling up the score sheet, doing most of his damage from the line. Had a couple of contested shots that just find their way in.
Unofficially, Thomas had 15 that quarter. Again, this is unofficial, but that's all of Oak Hill's points that quarter. I find that hard to believe, but that puts him at 39 for the evening with a quarter to go.
Incredible play from the Warrior senior.
I do want to give a shout out to the kids in the broadcast. This is a fully broadcasted event by Oak Hill Academy students. It just got voices of a young guy and an old man. But other than that, it's all kids.
And another shot. That one for Thomas. Puts the Warriors back to their comfortable lead. Not that 19 was an issue. A huge block by Derek Jones. My goodness. We'll see if he gets it on the other end. No. A quick 2 from Iswario. The Warriors looking much more like Oak Hill to start the fourth. Vance has it. A good cut, but better defense. Cuts off the angle, and the travel from Vance. That's been his only problem in this game so far. He's gotten himself into some foul trouble, as well as turning the ball over. And the Warriors will take over. 72-48, 7 minutes on the clock. Warriors in the bonus. Any foul will be free throws. Cam Thomas has it, surveys, and feeds his man in the post. Great play, and goes right into the chest of Osaba. Gets called for the foul there. And that'll be a Warrior turnover. Girton has it. Crossover, step back, falls down, and out of play. Warrior ball. They look to quick inbound. They've got Cam Thomas streaking down. Don't get it to him, but he's posted up inside. Iswario goes at him. A nice inside move with the spin, and the 2 is good. 74-48. Warriors get back on defense. A little slower, and Osaba finishes it hard. The one-handed slam. 74-50. 24-point lead as the gym gets louder here in the final 6 minutes. Jones finds a nice cutting Maddox. An easy 2 there. The Warriors play good team basketball. A 3 and a travel there. Wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot or not. And that cost him as he traveled. Turnover back to the Warriors.
Okpomo coming in for Derek Jones Jr. Got a couple of big men inside now.
Evan Johnson. Over to Maddox. Maddox will look, finds Johnson. They feed the post, and it's too easy. The huge slam for the big man as Wario. Steal nearly as he climbs the visitors' bench. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Bradley Wario.
You just can't do it any better than that. 2 passes, then a pass inside for a dunk. Pretty incredible.
Against these Avengers, as Vario looking like Thanos. Free throws coming up for Osaba. He's had a nice game and a difficult matchup with the bigs for the Warriors. He hits a free throw. Second free throw up and just off the mark. Warriors rebound. The quick 3 is hit. Nice shot by Darius Maddox. He's had himself a nice little game here and puts the Warriors up 30. Osaba with it, doubled, nearly stolen away. Ball on the floor and ripped away. A nice play. Here comes Wario for 2. Another slam as he just got there. 2 more for the big guy. Into the corner. The 3, no good. Knocked away. A block inside, but recovery from Girton. The 2 is good. On the second chance. Johnson brings it up the floor. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Thomas. Thomas inside, Okpomo. And another 3, this one off the mark, and they're gonna get Okpomo for a foul. Ambitious rebounding there. Gets called. Both teams now in the bonus.
You know, just a second ago it was a 19-point game, and just like that, it's back to 30.
Playing against a dangerous team in this Warriors squad. They can get hot in a minute.
Got Sibley checking in for Bradley. Bradley's got looks to be some blood on his jersey. He may have to come out and get a switch.
Nice catch there on the broadcast. May be the end of his evening.
Okpomo getting big inside.
Good recovery there. Inside Girton, an athletic play and a foul called. He'll go to the free throw line. That one on Thomas.
You know, Girton's a good little player. He has been a lot of the offense, both on the line and shooting and passing, rebounding this game.
Has a real feeling for the floor. You see him bring the ball up often. Him and his fellow guard Wright. Girton misses a first free throw. try to split the pair here. Delaney Hurd into the game for the Warriors, as well as Jalen Reed. Sibley, Okpomo, and Thomas fill out the Warriors card. Hurd with it, the spin, loses the handle, pass up ahead. The pass back, winds up in a finish for Girton. The steal off the inbounds and a dunk for Girton. A quick 4 for number 10. As the Warriors are having some trouble getting the ball in. The full court pressure, they handle it now. Thomas will run all the way up. Nobody there, the lob and a nice finish from Jamari Sibley. Warriors up to 87. We were talking about the scoring and what their pace was at. They did not hit the 75 mark at the end of the third quarter, but up to 87 here with 3 minutes to play. Will they hit the century mark? Thomas inside, another quick basket. No, off the rim. Inside, Okpomo can't handle it, and it will be Warrior ball. .241 left on the clock. Warriors hanging on to a 29-point lead. Get it in, Thomas in the corner. The step back with contact, no call. And a miss. Avengers back the other way. The three's no good. Long rebound. Back on the wing. Pass to the corner, a nice little screen to set that one up. Just can't hit the shot. Sibley ahead, finds Hurd. Hurd with happy feet before he got there, and it will be a travel.
Cam Thomas heads to the bench unofficially with 42.
A quiet fourth quarter, but a loud game tonight. Cam Thomas filling up. Sibley down the floor. Dribbles it back out. Reed flashes over. Sibley goes to work inside. The height advantage is just too much. Got to try and find a taller defender to throw in there against him. The length and height too much. Hurd gets called for the foul there. Contact sends Hickman to the ground. And that'll be 2 free throws. So Avengers are into the double bonus. Free throw no good. Opportunities to score with the clock stopped. Crucial for Bristol Prep. Not capitalizing from the line. Neither team has shot particularly well from the free throw line. Splits the pair, and 30-point lead for the Warriors. Reed brings it up the floor. Nice job on the screen to fade away from it. And a three hit by Delaney Hurd. 92-59, 90 seconds left as the Warriors look to wrap this one up. A steal by Hurd. Pass over to Sibley. Sibley lays it in for 2. The lead increases, and a quick 3, no, passed off. A nice play, but no finish there from Shepard. A pass a little high and hits the wall, out of bounds. 64 seconds left in this one. So we thank everybody for joining us on OHAEvents.com for our matchup tonight. The Warriors taking it to the Avengers. We've got 2 more games for you tomorrow night. Please join us for those, the red team and gold team again.
Tell you, that was Gurton one more time. He is he's a good player, smart.
Gurton with the lob. Oh. Got lucky there on the roll. Was looking to finish it with a slam, just couldn't come up with it. But the lay-in is worth just as many points. Reed drives inside. A nice pass to Okpomo. He finishes it off. Final 20 seconds here in this matchup. Warriors lead by 33. The three is no good. He follows his shot. The floater no good. Rebounded by Okpomo. Pushed up the floor. It will be Reed. He's doubled in the corner. Dribbles off of the leg. And turns it over. 6.4 left. And a final heave for Bristol Prep. Gurton looking to inbound. Gets it to Vance. Vance trying to make something happen. Will miss the jumper. The rebound to the Warriors. Ricks. And ball game over. That'll wrap this one up. 96-63. Another fun one here in the Turner Gymnasium as the Warriors collect another win. Second in as many weekends.
Big game by Cam Thomas offensively, but the team defense just really impressive.
Yeah, holding a team to only 63 points, scoring 96. At the end of the day, a win is a win. Warriors will head back to the dorms with a happy feeling, winning by 33.
And we will be back tomorrow night for both red and gold team again, so please tune in then.
For everybody here at Oak Hill Academy, we thank you. OHAEvents.com. I'm Sean Haas for Paul Fisher. Thank you for joining us. Come back tomorrow night. Warriors win.
Over to Odom. Odom will take it inside, and the lob to Cardwell. The fans going wild. What a play. Connor Odom setting up his teammate.
Thomas has it, but Cockburn will go for the windmill, and he gives it to go.
Half-court pressure, done a nice job.
And off the backboard, and the floater off, but the putback is in. Odom will pull up from way outside. That was good. The Turner erupts.